Hello, hello. Good evening. Thanks for joining me. Plugged my laptop accidentally. Alright, grabbing my chat and all these windows in the right order. There we go. Yeah, hello and good evening. Thanks for your patience. Was busy pilling a cat for a quick moment there, but she was a trooper. Lucy is all set. Lucy is actually our most previously named Pokemon. We caught a Meowth last night. But yeah, let's dive into more Pokemon Green. We've got 2 badges. Pokédex is at 20. And we made it to Vermilion City. So we're going to be boarding SS Anne today. Got that ticket from Bill. So we should be able to board no problem. Just to remind ourselves of the team. Let's put Pidge out front. Yeah, we've got our Pidgey Pidge. We've got Ochotoni, the Pikachu. Oh, I can't go page up and page down here. That's alright. And we've got Shrike the Spearow, Amami the Nidoran, Ratatak, the Rattata, and Beelzebufo, the Ivysaur. I think there's plenty of times I've called Beelzebufo Beelzebufo. It's hard to say the L before the Z. Beelzebufo. Anyways, let us begin. We're gonna board this big old boat. Just hanging out here in Vermilion Harbor. SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. We visit Vermilion once a year. Right on. Welcome to SS Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Green flashed the SS ticket. Great, welcome to SS Anne. Thanks. I am pretty big compared to this boat. Right? The passengers are restless. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of trainer battles coming up here tonight. Sorry as I adjust the screen here. This old laptop. Well, where should we start? Check this dude out. Oh, he doesn't want to fight. Bonjour, I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. The strong silent type. Apologies for something like a French accent there. Okay, so that is stairs. Let's actually stay on this first floor. Go in door number 1 here. Global police agent. Global police! Oof. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. Alright. Anything hidden in here? Any contraband, global police? Got my eye on you. Yeah, I'm sure he's chill. Oof, this looks like some battles ready to happen. We are cruising around the world. Okay. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. Let's dive in. First of many trainer battles today. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good evening, a good day or morning if you're watching this the day after, or just in a different time zone. Hope it's been alright. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks for joining me. Whether it's to help lull you off to sleep or just to hang out, I always appreciate it. Whether you're lurking and watching and viewing or registering a Twitch account to chat with me and say hi. If you're watching this on YouTube, after the fact, please like and subscribe. Oof. I am on autopilot too much. It's time to quick attack. Barely made it out of that first encounter there. But Pidgey grew to level 18. Right on. Well done, Pidge. We are actually going to swap you out immediately. Let's put Ochotoni out. Thundershock. Let's see how good Quick Attack does here. Similar amount of HP, hit points, health points. It's health points. Alright. Thundershock should do it. As long as we don't get... Oh, I was just gonna say, we're gonna get poisoned, aren't we? Yep. Yep. Oof, just barely not enough. Getting growled at. Alright. Defeated Lass. I went around the world for these. She went around the world. Okay, kind of weird. She had a Nidoran who's just here, and also a Pidgey who's just here. Nothing special, nothing you need to go around the world for. Oh! Pidge is evolving. Pidge evolved into Pidgeotto. Thank goodness. Alright. Well done, Pidgeotto. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna quickly grab the sprite for Pidgeotto. Right over yonder. Bear with me one moment here. There we go. Now you can see the browser. But yeah, here are the sprites for Pidgeotto. Red and greens. Then red and blue, and then yellow. Looking good, Pidgeotto. Let's go ahead and grab that sprite. And put that over Pidge. It's a big one. Alright, let's try and fit it in here. Try to squeeze it in. There we go. That'll do. That'll do just fine. There we go. Back in the game. Hey, PK Coffee. Oh, why isn't my chat window updated? There we go. Good to see you, Johnny. Hope you're having a good day. We need to give some antidote to... Oh, we don't have any antidote. Well, Ochotoni is poisoned. Yeah, my day's been pretty good. I actually had a pretty decent day. Yeah, all things considered, work wasn't too bad. And also made a highlight video from my first and second streams. I actually made the first one yesterday, but the second one I made today. Took a lot longer. I went through like an hour of footage and got like 22 minutes out of it. Anyways, it wasn't too bad. Let's put Shrike out front and go into this next battle. I love Pokemon, do you? Yeah, is Amelia back yet, or is she still over yonder? Let's do some Fury attack. And a peck. Nice. Yeah, I imagine. Some serious jet lag. I think Jordan might be asleep already. She was pretty tired. She woke up pretty early today. But the cats are watching from the living room. Wow, you're great. Thanks, youngster. I'm going to steal your things. Oh, I guess not. Up. Shoot, I guess I really do need to just start using these TMs or something, huh? Teach dig. Rat attack. Let's teach you dig. We don't really need tackle. We don't need, yeah, tackle it is. No audio for you. Nice to see you, Chaz. Glad that you stopped in. Guess I could use some more TMs here. What else do we got? Bide? I don't think I want to use Bide. Water gun. Could be good for a mommy to have. Well, I freed up some space. Let's go ahead and just pick this up. Another TM. Cool. Gosh, I forgot about inventory management in these games. Body slam. Well, that's alright. We're gonna save just in case we somehow lose data for whatever reason, and move along. Keep Shrike out in front. I always travel with Wigglytuff. Boo-boo-boo. Nice. Cruise is so elegant yet cozy. Alright, let's go heal up. Get rid of this poison effect. Oh, so close. Sorry, Ochotoni. Luckily there's no, like, happiness in... There's no happiness in these games. I mean, like, the... You know, happiness as an evolution and as, like, a stat that's tracked. Maybe it is friendliness. Like, the, maybe that stat does it. Exist in these games, it just only affects those couple of moves. Yeah, you already saw my ticket, bud. I'll show you again. Alright, let's put Ochotoni back in front. You pup, how dare you barge in? And it's pretty rude of me to just go door to door here. Ooh, a gentleman. Is Ochotoni gonna get poisoned again? Probably. Probably. Beer sucks. Nice crit. Continuing to leer, and not gonna make use of it. Bye-bye. Gentleman is about to use neuter and female. I think we will... Actually, we're gonna change to a mommy. 1v1 neuter and female. Oh, I have a Nidorina now, so maybe have the edge here. Still don't know if Scratch or Tackle is stronger. Poison Sting's gonna do very little. Okay. Alright, fight done. You rude child. Ooh, he had money though, huh? Wish to be left alone, get out. Okay, just gonna rifle through your belongings first. Nothing hidden, okay. See ya. Yeah, keep it that way. So Johnny, did you get any flooding down there? Got pretty crazy up here, luckily not at our house. Travel alone on my journeys. My Pokemon are my only friends. Oof. Another gentleman. A Growlithe! Get to see our first Growlithe in the game. Very cute. Yeah, most of Whatcom County was having quite a floody time yesterday. Yeah, it did get pretty bad, and I thought, like, I had seen a forecast saying that we were going to get a little less rain than further south in the state, but I'm glad that that wasn't the case, because if others had gotten any more than Whatcom County did, it would have been pretty bad. But yeah, I don't know how many feet over the record it was, but like 5 to 10 feet. No, people are saying it like the last time major flooding like this has happened was like Ferndale area got pretty flooded in like 1990. That's about the last time the Nooksack got anywhere close to that high. And it broke that record. Yeah, yeah, 31 years. But yeah, pretty bonkers. Everson, Sumas, just Ferndale, everywhere's, there's lots of places, just a bunch of homes underwater or half underwater. And just like even the creek coming through town, just a bunch of different roads needing to close because there was just water over it. Like the Iowa Street exit on I-5. Bonkers. Anyways, local stuffs. Let's swap to Shrike. right Growlithe number 2. It's not a great start. Strong Fury attack, come on. 3 times. Okay. Got critically hit and bit. Sorry, Shrike. Whoops. Rat attack. You should be able to do it with a Hyper Fang. Nice. My friends. Sorry, old man. You should be nice to friends. I should. I'm sorry that I made your friends faint. It's part of the battle you agreed to and challenged me to. Alright, probably gonna be lots of this walking back to the Pokemon Center to heal, but that's how it's gonna be tonight. I think we might have finished one floor of battles though already. I think there's only one other, maybe 2. I don't really remember. So I know that there's lots of battles in SSM. But we're cruising pretty well. Guess if we keep cruising far enough, we could just try and do the 3rd gym tonight also. I might keep that for next time, depending on the timing here. Third gym here in Vermilion, I think, is Lieutenant Surge, the electric gym, I think. It's behind a tree that I can't cut through yet. I think I get the HM on this boat. Oh, not a battle. No more room, that's right. Okay. Should have maybe just sold some of this stuff. Mega Punch. No. Oops. Whirlwind. No. Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam I might use. Amami or Rat Attack. I'm not going to use Thunder Wave. I already know Thunder Wave. Seismic Toss. That could be pretty rad for Ochitoni. I think I'm actually just going to toss this Ether. I don't need it. Throwing it away. Max Potion. Alright. Machoke. Go! Go, go. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Nice. Here's another battle. Sailor's pride is at stake. A horsey. Excellent. Excellent. Just leave Ochitoni in for this whole fight. Should be pretty good. See you later, Shelter. I'm gonna take a couple of these. Oh, withdraw might affect how many? Or it might not. Red. Nah. Take them all on, Ochotoni. You can do it. Badly poisoned. Not be able to beat the Tentacool. Oh gosh. You got it. Now we just have that awful low health music. Grew to level 19. Your spirit sank me. Sorry, sailor. Did you see the fishing guru in Vermilion City? I did. He gave me an old rod. Which is just fantastic, and I love it. It can catch me a bunch more Magikarp I don't need. Let's keep Rat-Attack out front right now. You know what they say about sailors and fighting. Do I? I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Sailor wants to fight. Sailor sent out Shelter. Much stronger Shelter than the other was. Hyper Fang should help though. Not even sure. Hyper Fang. Oh, it must do something. I thought Hyper Fang was just a certain amount of HP, certain amount of damage that it did, but it must be affected by defense boosts and stuff like that. Rat-Attack grew to level 19. Right on. Team is leveling up well. Might have another evolution today. Maybe even another 2. Want to be a sailor, mate? Sure. I'd be a sailor for like a moment. I would do that. Oops. Let's also do a quick save. Next up. What else are we going to throw out here? Oh, we could actually just use a potion. There we go. There we go. An ether. We're not going to probably use that. I like feisty kids like you. I don't know if we want the sailor to say stuff like that. Alright, horsey. Gonna give you some fury attack. Let's try to get a little bit better dice roll on this fury attack. Just to see if a peck will do more damage. It's a strong bubble. Shoot. Will we survive another? Probably not. Let's try. Oof, just barely. Nicely done, Shrike. Let's leave Shrike in, but then immediately swap out. Let's go with the mommy. poison sting. Really nice if it poisoned. Maybe I should be scratching instead. So Johnny, how do Hazel and Maple do when Mama's away? Are they super sad and whiny puppies, or are they pretty okay with stuff like that happening? Let's swap into Pidge. I feel like our cats hardly notice when we leave for long periods of time, but usually dogs are much more aware, and you know, you come back from a stretch and they're like, oh my gosh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Which is nice. We do get greeted at the door sometimes by our cats, but sometimes we're just so standoffish. Like, yeah, it's okay, whatever. Alright, defeated that sailor. See Pokemon live in deep water. You'll need a rod. Got one. Oh shoot, I meant to check behind him, and now I can't check behind him. They just get more snuggly with you. Oh good. Check the whole house to see if she's back. Oh, that's so sad. Is she hiding under the bed? Is she in the bathroom? Is she back yet? That's cute. Very precious. They are sweet. Oh. Sweet babies. Alright, let's heal up again. Back to SSN. You'd think he'd recognize me by now. Might be at the last door on this floor. Who do we want out front? Sure. Shrike it is. Hello stranger, stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Should have just kept Ochotoni out front for this whole boat. Fisherman wants to fight. I feel like I got much more tired eyes than normal tonight. I think I was staring at my other stream for too long, doing all that editing of highlights and such. They make it pretty easy, but it still takes a surprising amount of time to like go through a full hour of a stream and cut it into little chunks and wrap it all up. Get wrapped. Sorry, Shrike. You're in a bit of a pickle. There we go. Got out of the wrap. Shrike grew to level 19. Let's swap. Staryu's coming out. We'll put a mommy in. See how that poison sting compares to a scratch. Okay, scratch does a little better. Let's tackle. Oh, well that crit. So, who knows? It don't matter. We'll make it through this fight, regardless. Nicely done, Amami. Crew level 19. Let's swap out to Pidge. Are all three of them gonna level up to 19 in this one battle? It's possible. Let's get Gustin. Nice critical hit. Crit, but not quite enough. Quick attack to finish it off. Pidge did not level up, but that is alright. Did a great job. You did let that one get away, Fisherman. Put Pidge up top here. Matey, you're walking the plank if you lose. Matey. You're a pirate. Pirate sailor. Look at my chop. With a big head, big muscle. Definitely some funky proportions on the chop on this one. A strong Machop too. Pidge is not going to have a great time there. You know, we haven't even seen Beelzebufo in ages, so now's the time. Now is the time. I don't even think Beelzebufo came out in the last episode. Like of their Pokeball. Should have just let sacrifice happen though, because this is not looking great. Just crit. Nope. Getting karate chop. Sorry, Beelzebufo. Whoops. Whoops. Great to see you. Attack out. Hyper Fang should do well. Alright. Pidge grew to level 19. Arg, beaten by a kid. You were. Jellyfish sometimes drift into the ship. That's bonkers. Found a hyper potion, but no more room. Well, let's use some of this bullcrap. I'm gonna toss the ether. Yes, it is okay. We maybe want to use the hyper potion right away. I was thinking of going back to heal again. But yeah, we kinda have to. Yeah. We don't have to, but not doing great. Whole team's level 19 now, though. That's pretty good. But yeah, let's head back once more. Probably not for the last time. Alright, Pokemon are fighting fit again. So actually put Beelzebufo out front and head back to the boat. Also, was this a different room? On the back here? Oh. You, mon petit, are busy or out of the way? I saw an oddball in the trash. An oddball. Like an oddball. I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. Ahem. Indeed, I am le chef. The main course is salmon du salad. Les guests may gripe its fish again, however. Snivel sniff. I only get to peel onions. Snivel. Found a great ball, but no more room. Throw the old rod away. What's 12 again? Water gun. Red attack and a mommy. Bubble Beam stronger than Bubble? Maybe I should teach them to these two. Yeah, let's give Rat Attack Bubble Beam. Let's get rid of Tail Whip. Maybe we should just teach Water Gun to Mommy here. Alright, I'm gonna quickly cheat just to see which is weaker. Scratch versus Tackle, Gen 1. Looks like Scratch does 40 power? That surprises me. It's definitely more than. Attack tackle is 35 with 95% accuracy. And scratch is 40 with 100, so there's no reason to ever tackle. Bye, tackle! Great. Freed up a little more room. And yeah, I should play this different than I do solo casually. I should be a little bit more loosey-goosey and just use some TMs. Free up my bag for Great Balls. Did you hear about Snorlax? All it does is eat and sleep. I did. Nope, there's only trash here. Hum-de-dum-de-ho. I peel spuds every day. Hum-hum. Only trash. Alright. We got a Great Ball in that room. That's what that room was for. This is different than the other staircase. Did I finish that other floor? I think we went into every door. Oh, apparently not. Whoops. Almost missed this one. So sent out Tentacool. Use Vine Whip Beelzebufo. Beelzebufo. Effective, huh? That's because it's poison type? The sound on that acid move is pretty cool. I do like it. Maybe a good old-fashioned tackle is what we need here. Star you will keep Beelzebufo out and do some Vine Whip, which should actually be super effective this time. Nice. Level 20 for Beelzebufo. Okay, you're not bad. Thanks, dude. We caught all our Pokemon while out at sea. Another TM. What is this one? Oops. Contained rest. No. They don't rest. Alright, I already went in here though. Yep. Cool. I think that's the second floor done. And it's a dead end. Did not realize. Okay, now we'll go up that other staircase, or down, whichever direction it's supposed to be. So swap Beelzebufo back down. Let's actually put Ochotoni out front, just in case we encounter more water Pokemon. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. There's another staircase there. No. not yet. Let's check these doors. Oh, no battle. In all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Snorlax! Sleeping. That's cool. He looks very good. Nice. I didn't realize they ever showed you entries. Alright, here's some battles. Check out what I fished up. Fisherman wants to fight. Fisherman sent out Goldeen. Glad I have Otrotoni out front. Nice Thunder Shock. Keep Otrotoni in for the Tentacool. Just keep doing the same move repeatedly. That's how this game goes. Sometimes. Wow, this boat's taking a lot longer than I thought it might too. I mean, not a lot longer. I figured this would take an episode. A whole part. About to use Goldeen. Leave Otrotoni in. Otrotoni might level up. Oof. Very close to a one-hit. Otrotoni grew to level 20. Nice. All out. Sorry, fisherman. Party? The cruise ship's party should be over by now. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. Forgot to swap Pokemon. That's okay. Get Otrotoni some extra experience again. Oh, Pikachu against Pikachu. A level 23 one. Holy moly. Should we try to Thunder Wave? Doesn't have a 100% hit chance. Even if it does, it's like not a high chance of actually being paralyzed. The enemy's gonna use it first. And we're fully paralyzed. Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Thunder Shock. Not very effective. Don't know why I'm using it. It's quick attack. This is a strong Pikachu. We're gonna do what we can, though. It might not be strong enough. Thunder Shock. Oof. The crit almost did me in. Oh, not enough. Oh, but they growled. Okay, as long as they don't quick attack, we might have it. Don't know how you did it, Otrotoni. Barely made it out of that one. Good fight indeed. 15 years ago, I would have won. Okay. If you say so. Let's put a mommy out front. No more room. Oops. Let us use the Hyper Potion on Otrotoni. Oh, did we check what TM44 was? Oh, it's rest. We did. Everyone can learn it. Nobody really should. It's not a move that I usually use. Max Ether might get dumped later on. A few more doors still here. Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Oh yes, I have seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water. Cool. Y'all look like you're ready to battle. Which do you like, a strong or rare Pokemon? Sure, both, yes. If this is a rare Pokemon, I do love it. I love Little Growlithe. I think it's still going to be a while before we get to catch one, but that's okay. Yeah, it is a very good sprite. Oh, and we have Water Gun. I forgot. Nice. Unaffected by Roar. Nice. I didn't know that move was not just 100% accurate. Ponyta. Not gonna change. Nope, nope, nope. Water Gun again. Might get burned here. Just keep water gunning. You got this, Mommy. Go. Mama grew to level 20. Nice. And we defeated the gentleman. I must salute you. It's a nice gentleman. For strong and rare Pokemon. So he did pick both. Green found rare candy. Alright. And let's swap for Pidge. Never saw you at the party. Sorry about it. Aratata. Come on, Pidge. We've passed the hour mark. Probably just do a few more battles here. Might even wrap it up before we finish the boat. I think we're almost near the end, though. There's probably a rival fight here soon, and then hopefully that's the end. Ooh, Pikachu's about to be sent out. We do not want to mess with Pikachu. Let's put Rattatak out. Alright, Rattatak. Gotta bite this mouse real good. This dig would be a good option too, huh? Hyper Fang critical hit! Yes! Nice. Take it easy. Oh, I adore your strong Pokemon. Thank you. Chance a few more doors, I think. I do want to swap. Put Rattatak out front. Oh, no battle? Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. I agree. I've gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City. It had many rare kinds of Pokemon. Nice. Do y'all have battle? The captain looked really sick and pale. No battle. I hear many people get seasick. Good night, Johnny. Good to see ya. And yeah, I'll be wrapping it up here soon, but thanks so much for joining. Good night. there's that rival battle. Okay, bonjour, Green. Imagine seeing you here. Green, were you really invited? How's your Pokédex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Call around in grassy areas. Right. Whoa, there we go. Accidentally bumped my headphones, so lost audio there briefly. Red wants to fight. Gosh, I really should have gone back to heal. I was thinking of doing so and just didn't do it. Let's try Hyper Fang. So, how far that'll get us. Oh, a miss. That's no good. Ooh, a flinch is great though. Nice. And a crit. Got to use Eradicate. We're gonna keep Rat-Attack in. Rat-Attack might become Eradicate if we do this right. Also another Eradicate that could not possibly be. Can't evolve before level 20. Let's do a quick attack. This rival fight might be a bigger pushover than I was expecting. I was seeing some like Pokemon above level 20 on our way here. Kind of freaked me out. Kadabra? A Kadabra? Let's put out a Mommy, just to see if we can poison, perhaps. Great idea, because Mommy's got a water gun that we might want in a bit. We're gonna Poison Sting anyways. Confusion's gonna kick our butt. Yeah, that was not a great move. Super effective. Sometimes I don't remember what types are good against what. Alright, let's put out Shrike. Let's see if Shrike's got it in him. Fury attack. Is a strong move. Confusion. It's only 2. Oh, teleport. Okay. If you do that a few more times, that'd be great. Nice. I've gotten so lucky on these rival fights. About to use Vermilion. Let's not change. Come on out. I'm gonna swap into Ochotoni, I think. Ochotoni's attack fell. It's still paralyzed, but let's see if we can attack out of it. Nice. Shock. Could try Thunder Wave, but I think I want to just try and damage as much as we can before Charmeleon does too much. Maybe I should try a quick attack. Just in case it crits or something. Oh, no, that does hardly anything. Shock. If we can pull it off. Right. And quick attack could not be used because I was fully paralyzed and Ochotoni is down. Let's use Shrike again and see if we can't just somehow managed. Somehow. And Shrike's gonna grow up to level 20 as well. Nice. Green defeated Red. Humph. At least you're raising your Pokemon. course I am. Rat-attack is evolving! Oh, Rat-attack evolved into Raticate. Look at those chompers. What? Shrike is evolving. Look at this timing. Get two Pokemon evolving at the very tail end here, right after beating the rival. And Pidge evolved earlier. Shrike evolved into Fearow. Lovely. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But Cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya. Smell ya. Lovely. I'm not going to worry too much about grabbing the sprites right now because I don't think they're going to fit those boxes. I will do that a bit later. Let's just quickly see if we can't help this old man. Ugh, I feel hideous. Seasick. Green rubbed the captain's back. Rub, rub. Rub, rub. Phew, thank you. I feel much better. You want to see my cut technique? I could show you if it wasn't this ill. I know. You can have this. Teach it to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime. I have no room. I mean, we could just use an HP up. We could also just use a max potion. Both feel wasteful. HP up isn't that wasteful. We're just gonna do it. We'll give it to Raticate, or Rat-attack. Oh, no we won't. Beelzebufo it is. You get all the vitamins, because he'll probably be with us the longest. Alright. Oh, I have to, I have to rub his back again. Who would have thunk? Well, thank you all for being here tonight with me as we near the end of the day and end of the stream. It's now officially tomorrow. It's officially turned from the 16th to the 17th of November. And we've gotten HM number 1 for cut. We can now cut through the tree that's in the way. Ooh, I should not have looked. That is yuck. The tree that's in the way of the 3rd gym here. How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. Needed a back rub still. Let's check out this one other staircase real quick and then we'll call it a night. Just want to see what else is over here. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, again, I would love if you could like and comment and subscribe. Captain is a sword master. Even teaches cut to Pokemon. Didn't realize it was all about swords. Is that all it's? Nothing else is? Okay. Oh. Is this another battle? Or there? Shoot! It is another battle. Oh dear. I should have saved. Okay, it's just 2 Pokemon. Yeah, Rat-attack's got this. Okay, we are just gonna save and quit after this. We're gonna do it. Hyper Fang. Nice. And a quick attack. We're not gonna change Pokemon. Hyper Fang away. Nice. 1 hit. Fantastic. Thanks, Rat-attack. I mean, there's more battles here. We're gonna save, and we're gonna finish these battles off and say goodbye to the SS Anne tomorrow, and then we will Also get over to the 3rd gym and attempt to battle Lieutenant Surge. I'm pretty sure he's the gym leader of gym number 3 here in Vermilion. But yeah, thanks again for joining me. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Please follow me on Twitch, as well as Twitter and not Facebook. I don't have a Facebook right now. I do have an Instagram. But yeah, other than that, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day or night or morning, whenever you're at. And I'll see you next time. Love ya. Goodbye.